Laura is the worst sister in town. She is a young non-psychotic who adores Jason, a beautiful singer and student at a Catholic school. She pretends to be Sister Sophia, the new teacher and nun, and infiltrates the school to get close to him. She charms him, seduces him, and manipulates him to win his heart while hurting his girlfriend Sarah and her family. However, Laura's plan is not as perfect as she thinks, and she has to face the consequences of her actions that put everyone in danger. In a small town, there once lived a lively young boy named Jason Brady. When he's not attending school, Jason enjoys creating exciting videos for his successful YouTube channel, where he shares his talent with the world. However, fate takes a turn and the joyful school holidays come to an end, marking the beginning of a new chapter in Jason's life. Accompanied by his sister, Zoe, he is enrolled in a strict Catholic boarding school. As they arrive, they are greeted by the imposing figure of Sister Rebecca, the headmistress. Little do they know, another nun named Sister Sophia resides within the school walls, observing them from the principal's office. Curiosity fills Sister Sophia's mind as she watches the new students and their families. After Jason and Zoe settle into their respective rooms, Sister Rebecca returns to her quarters and warmly welcomes Sister Sophia. She reminds her of the importance of adhering to the school's strict policies and regulations. Sister Sophia quickly learns that this particular school has rules to be followed, including a prohibition for the nuns who teach to wear makeup. When Sister Sophia is caught with lipstick, Sister Rebecca advises her to follow the rules and forego her makeup. Sister Rebecca then takes Sister Sophia on a guided tour of the institution. Along the way, they have the pleasure of meeting Jason, who will soon become Sister Sophia's student. In Sister Sophia's room, she becomes overly affectionate while watching videos of Jason, hinting at a stubborn desire to pursue an already intimate relationship with him. This gesture seems to go far beyond love, as it is done in an almost fetishistic manner, suggesting deeper bonds between Sister Sophia and Jason. Later that evening, Sister Sophia sneaks into the boys' dorm and secretly listens to Jason singing amorously with his guitar. As class begins, Sarah, a popular and attractive student whose father has influence in the Catholic Educational Foundation, tries to get closer to Jason. However, their moment is interrupted by none other than Sister Sophia, who is jealous of their connection. Sister Sophia confronts Sarah with an intimidating tone. Later in the schoolyard, Sarah confides in Jason about Sister Sophia's behavior towards her. Their conversation takes a romantic turn and they share a kiss. However, their moment of happiness is short-lived when Sister Sophia suddenly appears furious. She warns Sarah to stay away from Jason before arranging to meet Jason in his room after school. Jason initially refuses Sister Sophia's invitation because it violates social conventions that prohibit boys from entering girls' rooms, especially those of nuns. Such visits are considered forbidden fruit. However, he changes his mind later and finds himself standing in front of Sister Sophia's door after class. The door is slightly ajar, and he looks inside to find an amazing sight. Sister Sophia stands in front of him wearing bright red underwear. After taking off her nun outfit, she knows he is there but pretends to be afraid that they will catch him watching her. Jason quickly leaves without looking back. Nevertheless, when he lies in bed that night, his imagination takes over. Filled with carnal pleasure footage featuring Sister Sophia, whose face remains etched in his thoughts. Next day, Sister Sophia acts sneaky and enters the girls' dormitory at night. Her plan is to put drugs in Sarah's book to trick her and get her fired from school. However, Sister Rebecca catches Sophia in the act. Sophia tries to pass it off as a dorm security check, but Rebecca isn't fooled. The following day, Sophia draws attention to Sarah's book in class and reveals a cigarette that she found inside. Sarah, who insists the cigarette isn't hers, cries as she is taken away by school officials. Despite her protests, Sarah is punished according to school rules and suspended for some time. After inspecting the school premises and the dormitory, it is discovered that alcohol had been hidden in Jason's room among his belongings. Sophia, who was supposed to sanction Jason, discusses the situation with the priest and the nun present to determine the best approach in his circumstances. They agree on a light punishment, requesting that Jason assist with school cleaning duties over the following weekend, in order to remain in school. In a flashback, it is revealed that Sophia has developed strong feelings for Jason over time. She stumbled upon online videos that caught her attention, which led her to seek more information about him through research. Sophia learns about a nun named Sophia assigned to the Catholic school. Motivated by her feelings for Jason, Sophia kills the real Sister Sophia, assumes her identity, and successfully infiltrates the school. On the weekend, Jason and Zoe are assigned to clean the school as part of their punishment. Unbeknownst to Jason, his mundane task takes an unexpected turn when he encounters a silhouette in the shadows. It is Sister Sophia who intends to seduce Jason. She offers her help under the guise of innocence. As night falls, Jason is in his room, unaware of the surprise awaiting him. Sister Sophia secretly films their encounter as desire drives her actions. Jason wakes up and finds Sister Sophia in his room. He is surprised and unsure how to react. Sister Sophia approaches him and speaks softly, attempting to persuade him. She discards her nun's attire, baring her body to Jason. He is captivated by her beauty and feels a strong attraction towards her. In the heat of the moment, he disregards the rules and the potential risks involved. Succumbing to his desire, he kisses Sophia. And they engage in a passionate encounter without considering the possible consequences. Despite his initial resistance, Jason eventually succumbs to temptation, and they engage in a forbidden affair. The next morning, Jason wakes up filled with remorse for sleeping with one of his school's nuns. Later that day, when Jason is not in his room, Sister Sophia searches his belongings, unaware that Zoe has also entered the room and witnessed everything. When Zoe confronts Sophia, she is shocked by the seriousness of the situation. Zoe informs Jason, who decides to confess everything before the end of school on Friday afternoon. However, instead of confessing to a priest, Jason finds himself confessing to Sister Sophia. They end up making love again in the closed doors of the confession booth. They part ways for the weekend but plan to have a family dinner together. During the family dinner, tension escalates as Jason's father criticizes him for his poor grades. The situation worsens when Jason reveals his ambition to become a singer, further infuriating his father. Determined to put the drama behind him, Jason goes out partying with friends, feeling attracted to Sarah. They share an intimate moment, but memories of his earlier encounters with Sister Sophia flood Jason's mind, causing him to abruptly leave the party with a bottle of liquor in hand. Jason gets arrested by the police. Luckily for him, Sophia comes to his rescue and takes him to her hotel room, where she once again tries to seduce him. When she suggests that they run away together using his vast wealth, it becomes clear that Sophia has motives other than these little moments of love. Sophia is enraged by this revelation. Jason goes after Sophia and declares their relationship to be over before leaving in anger. When Jason's father finds her by the side of the road, he encourages him in his budding music career. The next day, Jason makes an alarming discovery when he finds Sophia unresponsive on her bed, surrounded by drugs smeared on the table. His initial reaction leads him to think she may have intentionally overdosed. However, Sophia suddenly wakes up and reveals it was just a bad joke meant to get his attention and sympathy. Having had enough of his manipulative behavior, Jason has reached a breaking point. He threatens to report this action directly to the headmaster and the priest, only for Sophia to also threaten to reveal their shameful secret in retaliation if he talks about it anymore. Jason can't say anything because he doesn't want his dad and everyone else to know about his depraved actions at school. As Sophia leads her class, Rebecca interrupts the lesson with shocking news. Sarah's sentence is over and the young girl can finally get her life back to normal. Jason and Sarah rekindle their relationship. Much to the dismay of a jealous Sophia determined to get rid of the source of her irritation. Sophia sneaks back into her dorm and spots Sarah in the shower. Without hesitation, she brutally attacks her until poor Sarah breathes her last. To conceal this crime from the gods, Sophia makes it look like an accident before returning to her room as if nothing had happened. Shortly after, Zoe falls on top of Sarah's lifeless body, bloody. She immediately calls for help. And doctors quickly take Sarah's remains for an autopsy. Law enforcement and other dorm occupants speculate that Sarah died by tripping over toilets. They gather in a nearby church where most of the attendees seem to be in mourning, except Sophia, who is in joy. After their prayer, Jason accuses Sophia of being responsible for Sarah's death, even though he is telling the truth. Sophia remains calm and unfazed and continues to show the video where she is with Jason, blackmailing him. The weekend is coming soon, and Jason and Zoe are eager to see their parents, who will take them home. Meanwhile, mischievous Sophia has prepared an ingenious plan to get closer to Jason even in the presence of his family. She asks the vigilant sister Rebecca for permission to go to her aunt's funeral. Jason and Zoe are with their parents, enjoying a good meal, unaware that a surprise awaits them. Suddenly, Sister Sophia appears, moving elegantly towards their table. She does not hesitate to seduce the Brady parents with her courtesy. Mr. and Mrs. Brady welcome Sophia with kindness, to the great surprise of all. The father of Jason even invites her to dinner with them, providing a great opportunity for Sophia to have some fun with her prince. Under the table, she grabs his quivering thigh, causing him to flinch and jump. Poor boy can't control his nerves as a stream of emotion overcomes him. As this happens, Rebecca tries to send a bouquet of condolences, but realizes that something is wrong. The hospital has no records of the patient's Sister Sophia told her about. Could it be that her colleague has been lying all along? Back to the Bradys, Jason and Zoe are tense after their dinner with Sister Sophia. Jason confesses to doing something horrible with the so-called holy woman. Driven by a desire to find out the truth about this mysterious nun, they enter her room and hack into her laptop. They then discover a shocking truth. Sister Sophia is not who she claims to be. In reality, her name is Laura Patterson. Laura hatched a plan which involved ousting the real Sister Sophia from Jason's school to be closer to him. During this time, Rebecca asked to see Sophia in her office. During their conversation, Rebecca unraveled some of the lies that had been spun and decided they needed to be exposed to the priests without delay. However, before she could act, Sophia violently assaulted her, leaving her unconscious. Sophia then shared what they had discovered about her. Jason and Zoe went to Sister Rebecca's office, but didn't receive a response when they knocked on her door. Unaware that Sophia was hiding in her office after neutralizing the nun, Jason ended up going to the church where he found Sophia. They confronted Sophia with the truth and decided to tell everything to Rebecca. This news made Sophia furious, leading her to knock out Zoe and violently attack Jason. Just as everything seemed lost, a surprising turn of events occurred. Sister Rebecca, whom everyone believed to be dead, emerged from the shadows. Sophia, who possessed a rebellious spirit, fought back fiercely and gained the upper hand against the brave nun during the fight. However, Sophia's momentary distraction allowed Jason to escape. Taking advantage of the situation, he pulled out a screwdriver hidden in his pocket and shot Sophia in the back, putting an end to her reign of terror. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I always love hearing from my viewers, so feel free to leave a comment below with your thoughts on the video or any suggestions for future content. Once again, thanks for tuning in and I'll see you in the next video.